That more than I do.
This is the Bob Melvin Show.
Sponsored by Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. By Xfinity Mobile. Connect to the most reliable 5G network nationwide. And by Amici's East Coast Pizzeria. When you want the best pizza in town, Amici's delivers.
On the Giants Radio Network.
The weather could hardly be more beautiful at Oracle Park. Giants baseball on the radio, and the Giants and Yankees one last time. And for the Giants, and maybe after the first two games with Philadelphia, we wouldn't have looked at it quite this way, but if the Giants can win today, that's a split against the two teams that are atop their respective leagues, which overall that would not be too bad, especially for the Giants team that is missing so many key parts.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, once we beat Philly 2 out of 3, you'd certainly like to come in here and make it a winning homestand, win 2 out of 3. Hadn't been the case the first couple nights. It's hard holding these guys down. We've had some good pitchers on the mound, particularly Judge and Soto are the guys that, seem to be right in the middle of everything. So winning today would you 3-3? We certainly, as we sit here right now, we take that.
All right. So now Blake Snell on the mound today, and ordinarily against a team like the Yankees, Blake Snell, with his history of success, his track record, is just the guy you'd want to have on there.
He is that type of guy. And you look at some of the matchup numbers, too. His numbers against Judge, I'm not even going to talk about them right now, but they've been pretty good. So, a full in swing, doing his thing, locked in Blake Snell is exactly the guy you would like to take the mound today. Hopefully that happens.
All right, now, the Yankees go with Nestor Cortez, a left-hander, and I think Giants fans might see a little bit of sort of a left-handed version of Johnny Cueto. He is kind of an entertainer out there in the mound.
He for sure, and does things kind of similar to that. His delivery sometimes gets you a little out of sync because he'll take a little longer, he'll be a little bit quicker. His arm angle, he changes arm angles. And really has developed himself into a really good pitcher here with the Yankees here the last couple of years. So no day at the beach with him. We're going to have to be locked in, try to make him work early in the game and get him out of sync, hopefully, and maybe get him on the run a little bit earlier in the game than we have here recently.
The Giants, who are missing so many of their regulars right now, and quite a few of them are out on rehab assignments, so we'll try and get updated on what's going on with them when today's Bomel continues.
Introducing Ultimate Speed for Business, our fastest internet plans yet. Now existing customers could get up to triple the speeds at no additional cost, and it's all from Comcast Business.
Get started with internet and security for $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract. Plus, ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card with a qualifying internet package. Then 623.24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 150 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Up to 3 times downloads for existing essential and standard internet customers.
NorCal drivers know there are trips you want to make and trips you have to make. A Honda SUV makes every trip a good trip. With a smooth ride, cool style, and features like Bose premium sound, the trips you have to make become more like the ones you want to make. And with fewer gas stops, high-tech safety features, and legendary reliability, the trips you want to make more often. And with the SUV deals happening now, if you don't get to your NorCal Honda dealer soon, you must be tripping. Ask anyone who owns a Honda.
Brian Murphy here for Amici's East Coast Pizzeria with breaking news for our friends in Sacramento. Amici's just opened a brand new location in Sacramento, offering takeout and delivery to the greater Sacramento area. As a special deal to celebrate, all this week when you order via Amicis.com, just enter promo code SAC50 at checkout and they'll give you 50% off any large pizza. So when you want half-price pizzas to enjoy with family and friends in the Sacramento area this week, use promo code SAC50 at Amicis.com and Amici's delivers.
This is DJ Kurtzy, San Francisco Bay Area Region President at 5 Star Bank. 5 Star is a highly respected and award-winning community business bank serving clients in the San Francisco Bay Area. We offer highly customized banking services to business owners, nonprofit leaders, and entrepreneurs who want to work with a bank that they can trust. We have exceptional industry expertise, a speed to serve, and
anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Christian Yelich in this photo, Brewers fans?
Christian Yelich is back. His numbers are flying off the board.
Get up! Get out of here! Goal for Christian Yelich!
Have a day, Christian Yelich.
Yelich coming on time, and he got it. Great play by Yelich.
And there he is.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field, and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez. There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
In the leadoff spot today, tell us about that.
Yeah, you know what, last couple of days, with what Matos has done, off a little bit. On-base percentage isn't really high right now. We're going to try to get a couple guys up in the lineup that are on base a little bit more. I think Elliott's about 350 somewhere, and Wisely's been swinging the bat and getting on base well, too. So hopefully we can get those guys up a little bit more, get them on base a little bit more, and get some opportunities to knock them in.
All right, so here we go. Giants, Yankees, the finale on the radio next.
This has been the Bob Melvin Show.
Sponsored by Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. By Xfinity Mobile. Connect to the most reliable 5G network nationwide. And by Amici's East Coast Pizzeria. When you want the best pizza in town, Amici's delivers.
This concludes our Giants pregame. Sponsored by 5 Star Bank. Learn more at 5starbank.com. First pitch is moments away. This is the Giants Radio Network.
The hockey playoffs come at you fast on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app, where you can win up to 100 times your cash with a single entry. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and cash in. It's that easy. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with just 4 correct picks. Pick everything from goals to face-offs won or time on ice as teams fight for the cup. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and weekly promotions make Prize Picks America's #1 fantasy sports app. Watch your favorite players take the ice and flex your next-level hockey knowledge to score big. Don't wait. Join the Prize Picks community of more than 3 million users who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code LEADER. That's code LEADER on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
The skippers have swapped lineup cards. The umps have gone over the ground rules. And Bo Mel's Giants are suited up in the orange and black. The best broadcast team in baseball is in the booth. Their mics are on.
Good morning, good afternoon, and sit your butt down.
And we're just moments away from first pitch. San Francisco Giants baseball is on the air. Sponsored by
Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. Bank of America, the official bank of the San Francisco Giants. Hawaiian Airlines. Book your next Hawaii vacation at hawaiianairlines.com.
It's a grand slam! Can you believe it? And Oracle Park is berserk.
Giants baseball is also sponsored in part by Dignity Health, the official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants, and by Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Full service, total trust.
This is the Giants Radio Network.
Welcome to Oracle Park. It's bright, brilliant. The sun is shining. A great day for baseball here on the second day of June. It is also Lou Gehrig Day, not just here, but all around Major League Baseball. The Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, all 30 clubs are honoring that today to honor the 4th annual Lou Gehrig Day and raise awareness for ALS, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And all the teams will be wearing special decals on their uniforms for the Lou Gehrig Day awareness. So, the Giants play the Yankees, so it's really Lou Gehrig Day. Lou Gehrig's old team on the field against the Giants here today. And the Giants tried to snap a 3-game losing streak. And Blake Snell, hired to be an ace, and he'll try and be ace-like here. He's had some great days and nights against the Yankees over the years. I'm John Miller with Dave Fleming. Stay tuned. Dave will be back with the anthem and then the lineups next.
The Summer Starts Here sales event is on now through Memorial Day at your Toyota dealer. Hit the road in a brand new Toyota truck and explore new trails on any terrain. The time is now, so don't miss out. Right now, get financing as low as 0% APR on 2024 Tundra Hybrid or up to $2,000 cash back. Or check out the all-new redesigned 2024 Tacoma. Hurry, Toyota's Summer Starts Here sales event ends soon. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Tundra Capstone models only. Excludes TRD Pro. N6324.
I'm David Livingston, Sheriff of Contra Costa County. We are aggressively hiring entry-level and lateral deputy sheriffs to join our diverse staff. People who want a rewarding career in public safety and community service. Are you ready to serve the community with honor, courage, and commitment? The Contra Costa County Office of the Sheriff offers a wide variety of assignments, great pay and benefits, and the opportunity to make a positive difference. If you're interested in joining our team, check out our website at cocosheriff.org.
Taco Bell just dropped the new Cravings Value Menu. Now you can get 10 items for $3 or less, which means you can get for the price you want. It's almost like you can have your cake and eat it too. But in this case, it's a double-stacked taco from the new Cravings Value Menu. So basically, you can have your double-stacked taco and eat it too, which is a lot crunchier than cake. The new Cravings Value Menu is here. Get it at Taco Bell today. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations while supplies last. Contact store for price and participation which vary. Tax extra.
Winning is always a team sport. When we're all in, magic happens. When it comes to healthcare, the team at Sequoia Hospital is all in too and committed to exceptional, compassionate care. Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants.
This is Giants baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Back here in San Francisco, just a few moments ago, the national anthem, proudly sponsored by River Islands. Come home to River Islands in Lathrop and discover the San Joaquin River lifestyle. With its lakes, parks, and schools, start your tour today at riverislands.com.
Please welcome Megan Slankard. Whoa, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of
Spencer Torkelson, a day after his first home run, slugging .448 on breaking balls.
Torkelson gives it a ride. One homer becomes two. One night later, it's a torque bomb waterfall.
Oh my, and Spencer Torkelson makes this place go crazy. Wow.
His longest career home run. An absolute mammoth blast. I claim this land in the name of torque.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double, first career base hit.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Charlie Blackmon in this photo of Rockies fans?
Charlie Blackmon comes up with a tremendous catch.
Goes Chuck Nasty. Charlie Blackmon has hit for the cycle.
Grand slam, Charlie Blackmon. And he comes up with a beautiful catch.
Jonathan Parra is behind home plate. He'll call balls and strikes. Hunter Wendelstadt is the umpire at second, or at first base, rather. The crew chief, Marvin Hudson, at second, and Nick Marley is the umpire at third. A message sponsored by Kugelman Law, your tax and crypto attorney. Schedule a consultation online at sftaxteam.com. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Giants. So the Giants have taken the field on this June 2nd, and it's for the Giants, it's serendipitous in that the Yankees are here on Lou Gehrig Day. June 2nd every year is officially Lou Gehrig Day across Major League Baseball, and a couple reasons for that. Lou Gehrig, on this day 99 years ago, started his then record consecutive games played streak of 2,130 games. Wally Pipp got Wally Pipped on this day 99 years ago. Lou Gehrig then, 16 years after that, would pass away on this day, June 2nd, 1941. So for baseball, a chance to honor the memory, the legacy of one of the all-time greatest players who was afflicted with ALS, the disease that now, at least in common usage, carries his name. And Giants had some pregame ceremonies honoring folks who are fighting ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, those who have lost their lives to the disease. It's an important day across Major League Baseball. You can learn more at MLB.com/4ALS. I ordered my T-shirt this morning. It's a company that's Boog Shambi has worked with to help raise money for ALS research. Check it out. And ALS for Lou. Obvious shirts. Give it a Google. Great looking shirts customized for every MLB team. You can get it in the Giants color scheme. All right, here we go. Snell warmed up for the first pitch. Here's John Miller.
All right, Dave, thank you. And here it is, a swinging strike one, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, belled high in the outside corner. Strike one to Anthony Volpe, the rookie shortstop, right-handed hitter. And the tall lefty, Snell, throws just off the inside with a fastball. The time and temp are sponsored by Habas Law. They'll fight to make it right. Visit habaslaw.com. 1:06 p.m. We began 63 degrees, the official game time temperature, and a swing and a foul back to the screen. That was belled high on the outside. The count is 1-2. The Giants' defensive alignment is sponsored by Stevens Creek Toyota. Over 500 vehicles to choose from. Shop and save today at Stevens Creek Toyota, the obvious choice. Snell pitching, Casale catching, and a high fastball taken for a ball. 2-2. Around the infield, Flores, Wisely, Schmidt, and Chapman from first over to third. And in the outfield, Ramos in left, Fitzgerald in center, Matos in right. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with the big curveball. One away. Anthony Volpe, the leadoff man, the leadoff batter, sponsored by UCSF. Fans, when it comes to caring for kids, UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals give families a home field advantage. Now here is Juan Soto, left-handed hitter, and he takes a called strike, a high fastball. He's been up with everything so far, and I think his stuff plays up like that. Some guys don't. Soto standing in, the one strike offering, and that is down and away with a slider at 89 miles per hour. The wind, the flags indicate the wind's blowing straight out to center field, out toward San Francisco Bay. A 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and he powered that one by him. That was a challenge down the middle, belled high at 96 miles an hour, and as he did last night, with Ryan Walker on the mound in the 8th inning, he stared out at Blake Snell after he blew one by him. 1-2 the count. Soto taking his time out, back in the box now. Opened up stance, bent at the knees, the pitch, and a sharp curveball in the dirt outside, taken for a ball. 2-2 the count. Aaron Judge is on deck. Yankees are going home back to New York after the ball game. Giants are heading out as well on a road trip. 2-2 pitch. There's a shot out to the big part of the yard. Triples out to the 415 marker. Way back there. It's gone. A home run to the deepest part of this ballpark. And it is 1-0 Yankees. You don't see that happen very often at Oracle Park. 16th home run of the year for Juan Soto. Well, that was a high fastball again, right out over the plate. And this one, he crushed. Now here is Aaron Judge. He's homered in each of the first 2 games of this series. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive into right field, base hit. He got a fastball in on his hands, and the Judge kind of muscled it behind where the second baseman Wisely was way over up the middle, and he hit it kind of just straight up second base where nobody was. So Judge, although at this point you consider it a victory if you're a pitcher, I think if you keep him in the yard. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton. More Yankees power. The pitch. Stanton takes a fastball down the middle for a called strike. Stanton hit his 14th home run of the year last night. 14 homers, 31 batted in, and a .231 batting average. .279 on base percentage. For a big, powerful guy, he did not often walk. Judge away from first, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He changed up on him. That was nasty. And Stanton tried to check his swing at the last moment. It was too late. Couldn't do it. 0-2 the count. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. Verdugo, a left-handed hitter, on deck. Here's Snell. He throws. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. Struck him out. His second strikeout. 2 down, and Alex Verdugo will come up. By the numbers, sponsored by Weichert Realtors. Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good, go for great. Work with a Weichert agent today. Now here's a fastball in there for a called strike. He was taken all the way, had the bat resting on his shoulder. Verdugo, .261 average, 8 home runs. He had a pretty good night here last night, an RBI single and an RBI triple in that game. Opened up stance. Snell throws, and there goes Judge. The pitch outside. Throw to second by Casale. Too late. Judge gets his 3rd steal of the year, and he, I think, clearly stole that one against Blake Snell, who had the big leg kick, kind of a slow delivery, and Casale made a very strong throw. Just it was too late. Judge sliding in, feet first at second, ahead of the tag by the shortstop Schmidt. 1-1 the count to Verdugo. Here's Snell throwing, and he's low and outside with a slider, and the count is 2-1. And Judge was dancing off the bag at second that time as if trying to distract Blake Snell. Snell into his set position, throws. Swing and a miss. Threw him the big curveball. It bounced in the dirt well off the outside. So it's a 2-2 count. Dodgers are playing at home today against Colorado. Gavin Stone on the mound for L.A. on the Toyota scoreboard. Phillies are going to play the Sunday night game at home against the Cardinals later. Now here's a slider way off the outside. Now it's a full count, 3-2. Cincinnati's got a 5-2 lead over the Cubs in the last of the 7th at Wrigley Field. Johnson getting ready to head to Arizona. Arizona's playing in New York against the Mets right now, holding a 5-4 lead last of the 9th. Now there's a fly ball into center, coming in on it. Fitzgerald makes the catch. The Yankees get a run, 2 hits, and we go to the last of the first. Yankees 1, Giants coming up on the KNBR.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember. There's a ball driven in deep left field. Up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field. Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Shane Bieber in this photo of Guardians fans?
I love Shane Bieber. He's a #1 starter.
And I think he's a true ace.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Family to feed. But Bank of America does, and is here to help. With digital tools to help you save and local experts in the Bay Area, you can keep life moving forward the way you need it to. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at BofA.com/San Francisco. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC equal credit opportunity lender.
Water damage happens fast. So can the cleanup when you call on the restoration specialists at 1-800-SERVE-PRO to help make it like it never even happened. That's 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Back to Orange and Black Bats Crackin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
1-0 Yankees as the Giants come up now against Nestor Cortes, who throws a called strike on the outside corner with an 89-mile-an-hour fastball to Elliot Ramos, right-handed hitter. Ramos swings and misses at a changeup. Now it's 0-2. Cortes, not a particularly hard thrower, but he can dazzle you. He winds, kicks, throws, and a foul back out of play. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. That was up out of the zone a little bit, up around the lettering on his shirt. Cortes, 5 feet, 11 inches tall, 29 years old. He beat some very long odds to get here to the big leagues with the Yankees. He was a 36th round draft choice 11 years ago. Now he drops down from the side and strikes him out looking. He dropped down, and that completely seemed to fluster Elliot Ramos, who just when you thought he was in swing mode, he took strike 3 right over the outer third of the plate. And he will remind you a little bit of the former Giant, Johnny Cueto. A lot of different release points. Now he throws a slider, low and outside, to Brett Wisely. Wisely is the only left-handed hitter in the Giants lineup today. Long string of righties after him. 1-0, Yankees ahead. Now he throws a slow curveball, and that's called a strike. Down around the knees, and the count is 1-1. Wisely with a .355 batting average so far in the big leagues this year. Not very many at bats. There's a foul back out of play. Now it's 1-2. The Yankees around the infield with Rizzo, Torres, Volpe, and LeMahieu from first to third. Verdugo in left, Judge in center, Soto in right, Trevino catching. 1-2 pitch. He drops down from the side and misses with the curveball off the corner. 2-2. And Cortes winds again, throws. Fastball. Ooh, that was right down the middle and right at the knees, and called a ball. So a lucky call, I think, there. A fortunate call for Wisely, because that was right there at the knees. Now 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball foul off the left field line and back out of play. Wisely has not yet drawn a walk. He is one of those guys who has a higher batting average than his on-base average. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and he got him to chase. Ball 4. A curveball that ended up, 8 inches off the outside corner. Well, he got a fortunate call on what could have been strike 3, and then he gave it back. Now here is Wilmer Flores, and he takes a curveball off the outside for ball 1. Right-handed hitter. Giants have a few guys that they're anxious to see get going. Wilmer is one of those. He was the Giants' best hitter last year, and he fouls this one back to the screen. Flores has only a .213 average, and he has been a reliable source of power for the Giants, but only 1 homer this year in 141 official at bats. Now he swings and lifts a high pop fly, shallow center, and Gleyber Torres, the second baseman, out to get it. 2 strikeouts and a pop out. After 1, Yankees 1, Giants nothing on the KNBR Northern California Honda.
Field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double, first career base hit.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Aaron Judge in this sea of Yankee fans?
That one is drill.
Pet health insurance.
Now back to John and Dave on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Well, it's time now for the Taco Bell second inning. Stop by your local Taco Bell. Try their new Cantina chicken menu. And remember to live Moss. 1-0 Yankees as we go to inning number 2.
All right, Dave. DJ LeMahieu leads off for the Yankees, right-handed hitter. And the left-handed throwing. Blake Snell catches the outside with a fastball. Called strike one. LeMahieu, been hurt most of this year, has 3 hits and 13 at-bats. Now he's swinging, and it's a liner into right center. It's falling, and it drops for a base hit. Took a moment for Fitzgerald to get a read on that one. Then it came in and to his left, but it was too late. And the Yankees get the leadoff single. Time to ask the announcer, sponsored by Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. Dave, who are those people in the booth next to us? They seem familiar to me. They have a look about them that seems reminds me of you somehow. Here is Anthony Rizzo, and he takes wing inside with a fastball, ball one.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my son are here today. It's grad week starting this week, so everybody's coming to town.
Okay. So your daughter's graduating from high school, and your son is getting ready to move up to high school.
Correct.
Here's the set and the pitch. And that is in for a called strike on the outside, 1-1.
While you guys go to Texas for the series next weekend against the Rangers, I'll be back home with Lick Wilmerding High School graduation, some parties, some celebrations. I'll miss you guys, though.
Party. Okay, we'll have a great time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And your daughter, a curve is low, 2-1. Your daughters could be that they'll end up being Yankee fans in the next couple of years.
I'm going to do my best to prevent that from happening.
They might not be able to help it. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's low and outside for a ball. Although they're also in that sort of line of demarcation that could end up being Red Sox fans.
They're definitely leaning in that direction.
3-1 the count to Anthony Rizzo with LeMahieu, the runner at first. Yankees 1, the Giants nothing. We're in the second inning. Snell on top, kicks, throws, swing and a miss. Nasty slider at 90 miles an hour. And it's 3-2. Gleyber Torres on deck. Giants shortstop. Schmidt well over toward the middle with this left-handed hitter up there, choking up in the bat, the pitch. And did he swing? He foul-tipped it, is what he did. Starting to swing, trying to check, but the ball skipped off the bat into the glove of Casale. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Snell. High fastball there to get him, and now Gleyber Torres will come up. 2 weeks from today, that'll be Father's Day. Giants will be back home. Here's the set, the pitch. Foul backing out of play. Celebrate Father's Day right here at Oracle Park, Sunday, June 16th. Great day to bring Dad to the ballpark. And first 15,000 fans receive a Father's Day straw hat presented by Xfinity. Giants take on the Angels. 1 strike offering, foul back to the screen. Get your tickets now at sfgiants.com. promotions for Father's Day at Oracle Park. Yankees lead the Giants today 1-0. LeMahieu, the runner at first. Flores plays on the bag with him. Second baseman wisely well over toward the middle for the right-handed hitter. The pitch. Torres takes very high, and it's 1-2. Trevino on deck. One-two pitch. And a changeup down and in for a ball. Torres with an exaggerated opened up stance, and his front foot is up on its big toe. And here it is. He swings, and it's a fly ball to the left. In a little bit, and to his right comes Ramos. Bends down and makes a belt high catch. Out number 2, Gleyber Torres is retired. On the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard, a final from New York. The D-backs did hang on to beat the Mets for the second day in a row, 5-4, and they're getting ready to head home to Arizona in the big series with the Giants against the defending National League champion D-backs starting tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high. Justin Martinez, a flame-throwing young right-hander for the D-backs, got the win over Jake Diekman, and Sewald got the save in that one. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th to come from behind and beat the Mets. Now the pitch, fastball, just off the outside. 2-0. The Mets continue to have bullpen miseries. Diekman came in to start the inning, and he promptly gave up a hit and a homer. Took the loss. Here it is, and that is low with a changeup. Well, Trevino, veteran right-handed hitter, hitting .269. And the leadoff man, Volpe, is on deck, but he's gotten a count to 3-0. Here is the stretch and the pitch. Way high, not close. So he walks him on 4 pitches. Well, the Yankees have a threat, 2 men on. And Volpe, the leadoff man, will come up. He struck out his first time. In that game, we were talking about the D-backs comeback, and it was Ketel Marte who hit that 2-run homer in the 9th inning to prove to be the game winner. And that was his second home run of the game. Marte's got 32 RBIs this year. And a curveball down and in, ball 1. And the Yankees are at the moment, they're not swinging at any breaking balls. And Snell has missed with 5 straight pitches. 2 men on, 2 men out, the 1-0 pitch. And the curveball, he took that one, but that one dropped in for a strike. Almost as if Snell, seeing what's going on, said, well, I can steal a strike here if I just throw a get-it-in curveball. 1-1 the count. Snell checks the runner, throws, and he's off the inside with a fastball. 2-1. That loss for the Mets. The Mets are now 24 wins and 35 losses this year. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Curve, there's a high fly ball. Now in and to his left comes Ramos. He's got it. The inning is over. A hit and a walk, 2 men left, no runs, 1-0 Yankees with Chapman, Soler, and Matos coming up with the Giants on the KN.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field. Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Rosarena is hitless in his last 21 at-bats.
And a drive. High and deep to left, and that baby is gone. Home run off the bat of Randy Rosarena, and he snaps that hitless streak with a 2-run shot for his 18th home run of the year.
Boy, don't get him hot. The barrel met the ball out in front, so he goes and gets it. That's the swing that you want to see, and that barrel wasn't late to the spot. It was out in front.
Brent Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here? That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches, and I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think
God, he's going to work here.
I know, he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
Accepting boats, motorcycles, and real estate donations. Listen to Giants baseball on your smart speaker. Just say play KNBR.
Coming to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead as the Giants come up here in the bottom of the second against the lefty Nestor Cortez.
Cortez is off the outside with a fastball at 89 miles an hour. Ball 1 to Matt Chapman. Chapman trying to get his bat going again. He swings here, lifts a foul out of play. Off to the right. 1 ball and 1 strike. That was a cutter. Chapman's average is at 234. Now he's swinging. It's a hard one hopper to second, but right to where the second baseman, Gleyber Torres, was playing. And he throws him out at first, 1 away. And here comes Jorge Soler. Chapman with only 4 hits in his last 30 at-bats in 8 games plus this one. He had been hot before that, but that hot streak that lasted for a couple of weeks has gone away. Here is Soler taking ball 1. Big, strong right-handed hitter. Also struggling again, and he takes outside ball 2. Now he swings, and it's a ground ball foul right past Matt Williams, the third base coach. Here at home, Soler has never really gotten it going. He's hitting 149 at home. Now he fouls one out of play off to the right. On a changeup, high changeup. Somehow, belatedly, it looked fat to him, so he swung at it, but way behind it. 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he belts one down the left field line, a liner. That will go to the wall on a couple of bounces off the fender of one of those cars. He'll go into second with a stand-up double. And man, did he clobber that one. 110 miles an hour off his bat. Soler, who hit a double in the 9th inning last night. Hard grounder right over third and down the left field line. This time a line shot. A lot of topspin to it. Now Matos trying to snap out of his own offer. The pitch to him. Swinging a hard ground ball, just foul. Third base, and it was one of those balls that from here you thought, oh, is that right over the bag? If it was, that would be a fair ball, but Nick Marley, the third base umpire, who does have the closest look at it, thought it was outside the bag. So foul ball was the call. Now the 1-strike pitch. And that's right on the outside corner with a fastball. Strike 2 call. Luis Matos, 0 for his last 17. Right-handed hitter, the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Got a high fastball on the inside. And it might have been called a strike. It was close to the strike zone, and that's Cortez at his best. If he gets to a 2-strike count, he'll work on the periphery of the strike zone. Matos down 3 hits in his last 34 at-bats. It's been a while for him. 2 down, and here is Schmidt, and he takes a called strike. Casey Schmidt with a runner at second, 2 down, the pitch on the way. And a curveball is swung on and missed, strike 2. And he took a big full cut at that one that wasn't quite there yet. Ended up right in the outside corner. Since the double, all strikes from Cortez. Now a swing and a foul. That was a fastball on the inner third. Coming after that curveball, the fastball at 92. After that curveball came in at 78. 0-2 the count. Soler ready to run at the crack of the bat from second. The pitch. Way outside with a fastball. 1-2. Soler hit the 1-out double. The Giants trying to knock him in. Their first runner in scoring position of the day. They trail 1-0. The pitch. Swing. There's a soft liner up the middle. Base hit. Just past the dive of Volpe, the shortstop, and that will get the run home. Soler comes around third to score, and Casey Schmidt gets the clutch hit for the Giants. He didn't hit it all that hard, but he hit it right up the middle. Volpe angled quickly out into his left and made a headlong dive for it, but it was beyond him. He never got the glove on it. Great at bat there by Casey Schmidt. Now here is Fitzgerald. Right-handed hitter Tyler Fitzgerald. Very high. Ball 1. Casey Schmidt, he got a cutter right around the outside, and that might have looked like a ball on the way in, but he hit it off the end of the bat and got the job done. There's a swing and a foul off to the left by Fitzgerald. And Schmidt, all of a sudden, these last couple of days, is showing very reliably in the big league level, doing what he was doing all the time in AAA, driving in runs. Now there's a called strike right on the outside with a fastball, and it's 1-2 to Fitzgerald. Cortez with 2 down throws, very high with a fastball. 2-2 the count. It's been a long inning for Nestor Cortez. This next pitch will be his 21st pitch of this inning. Schmidt, the runner at first. Rizzo on the bag with him. 1-1 the score. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul. Back into the second deck, off to the right. 2-2 the count. Yankees will have all of their big guys lined up in the third inning against Snell, Soto, Judge, and Stanton. Again, Cortez kicks, throws, and he crowds him with a cutter under the hands and off the corner. And now it's ball 3, 3-2. Schmidt unable to get any kind of a jump from first base against this left-hander. He's been jumping back toward first base every time he throws a pitch. Now he steps off the slab and lobs one over there that doesn't quite make it to Anthony Rizzo. Threw a little balloon over there. Rizzo had to step forward a few feet from the base and still had to short hop it. 3-2 the count. Rizzo still on the bag at first with Schmidt. Now Schmidt runs. The pitch is swung on and hit deep down the left field line, but it is hooking foul. Well back down the left field line, but also it ended up being very much foul. So 3-2 the count remains. Second baseman Gleyber Torres shaded well toward the middle. First baseman Rizzo, though, on the bag with Schmidt. Here's Cortez. Ready? There goes Schmidt. The pitch is swung on and fouled off to the right and out of play. And the battle continues. Nestor Cortez has thrown 24 pitches in this inning. Giants 1, Yankees 1. Schmidt away from first. And Cortez throws. There goes Schmidt. There's a swing. Line drive, base hit, left center field. Schmidt around second, heading for third. As the throw comes into second from Aaron Judge. Wow, a very gritty, very determined at bat from Tyler Fitzgerald.
I would say 10 pitches, fought off some real tough ones, foul, hit a foul ball home run, and then ends up with the base hit. Nice job.
Now the Yankees are going to a conference out there. Yankees pitching coach is Matt Blake. As Kurt Casale, the veteran right-handed hitter, is coming up as we come to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth here at Oracle Park. So Blake has had his chance to offer advice to Nestor Cortez. Giants have 3 hits in the inning. The veteran Soler got it started with a 1-out double to left. And with 2 down, Schmidt got a base hit in a gritty battle to knock in the Giants DH with the first run, and now Fitzgerald gets a base hit. So Schmidt at third. Here's the pitch. And that is up and away with a curveball. 1 ball and no strikes. Kurt Casale, 35-year-old veteran. Casale hitting .250 so far, 20 at-bats. Now he takes a curve up and away. 2-0. The right-handed hitting rookie, Elliot Ramos, is on deck. Schmidt down the line from third. Yankees third baseman LeMahieu playing deep. The pitch, and that fastball right on the outside edge at the knees. Called a strike. 2-1. First baseman Rizzo is holding on the bag against Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald doesn't look like he's been able to get a read on Cortez's move yet. Now the pitch, and that fastball is over the outer third. Strike 2 called. 2-2 the count. Mark Hallberg, the first base coach, had a whisper with Fitzgerald and the pitch. And he throws him that curveball to the outside. It did not break back over the plate. It stayed outside and low. And now it's a full count. Fitzgerald will be off and running with this pitch. He edges away from first. Cortez checks him. There he goes. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Way up there. Shallow right center. In from right field to make the catch. Soto, and the inning is over. The Giants leave 2, but they get a run.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Balls hit at 110 miles per hour this season. Check those numbers out. Brunel has hit 35 balls over 110 miles an hour. That's more than 25 MLB teams.
There's a deep drive to center. Way back, fire away, big boy. Off the batter's eye. You want to adjust that stat now? Bump it up even more. Another home run by Acuna, straightaway center field, and it's 3-0 Atlanta. That was a gorgeous shot to straightaway center.
Out swinging, slider, and he struck out the side. He struck out 5 in a row. Just dominant stuff. Jordan Hicks.
This is the Giants Radio Network. This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
First pitch called strike on the outside from Blake Snell to Juan Soto. It's a 1-1 tie in the third inning here at Oracle Park. And to tell you all about it, here is Dave Fleming.
All right, John. Soto, who homered his first time up for the Yankees run. The pitch is a called strike. He threw the slow curveball and got the call on the outside. It's 0-2. One of the many things that made that home run so impressive from Soto is Snell got ahead of the count 0-2 against him. The 0-2 pitch is off the outside, not close with the slider. And Soto, since the time he got up to the big leagues at such a young age, what was he, 19 when he made his debut? When the count gets to 2 strikes, he spreads out real wide, changes his whole approach. 1-2, got him swinging. That was a slider, and Soto, doesn't happen very often, but he chased for strike 3. And now up comes Aaron Judge. Soto had that 2-strike approach where he spreads out real wide, shortens his swing, and he hit it 430 feet. Just astonishing. Here's Judge, who singled in his first at-bat against Snell. The pitch. Judge takes a ball. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, but just off the outside. Judge has had a monstrous series. 5 for 8, 3 home runs, 6 batted in 2 games plus an at-bat. Here's Snell's 1-0. Judge takes a ball, changeup, and that one was close. 2-0. Obviously, it goes without saying, but as hot as he's been, and this is the hottest hot streak of his whole career, 2-0, Snell, you got to be real careful here. The pitch. Judge takes off the outside, another changeup, 3-0. And he may just at this point not really want to mess with him, and I wouldn't blame him. Judge has played 6 games in his career against the Giants. He's hit 5 home runs. 3-0 is a ball. Fastball low. So Judge takes the 4-pitch walk. Second walk issued by Snell. And a lot of those pitches were high quality. Snell's unhappy with the umpire, Jonathan Parra, who's a real young umpire. He doesn't have much experience at all. I think this is the 10th game he's ever had as a home plate umpire in the big leagues. But he has a small strike zone right now. Runner at first, 1 out for Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch is low again. Change up, and that one was close. The Yankees are taking a lot of close pitches. And now Casale's going to come out and chat. Snell continues to do this. I mean, it's unusual, and hey, it's the pitcher's pitch. He's got to be the one to be convicted about it, but there's no other Giants pitcher who calls his own game as frequently as Snell does. And Snell's looking at the cheat card, looking at the scouting report card, punching his own buttons, as opposed to just letting the catcher call the game. And we'll see if that evolves as Casale and Patrick Bailey get to know Snell a little better. Here's a changeup, down and away, 2-0. So he's thrown 6 straight balls. Somebody in one of the front rows down below has a cell phone out in the sun, and it's just blinding me. It's coming straight into my eye. Here's I think it's a strike. Man, I have to send somebody down there to ask very nicely, maybe to put the phone away. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, a ball into the dirt. It bounced in front of home plate by about 3 feet, and Stanton swung at it anyway. Wow. 2-2 the count. Stanton, who struck out in the first inning. Judge at first, one away. 1-1 the score. Giants and the Yankees tied here in the third inning. The 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. It kicks away from Casale, and that's going to allow Judge to reach second. So the wild pitch. When Snell's been out there, part of the issue for him in his 5 starts plus today is been just so many, whether it's walks, but then also steals against him, wild pitches, a lot of extra 90 feet for the other team. 3-2. Here it comes. Stanton hits it foul. He just got a piece of the changeup. He is stubborn with that changeup, Snell is. And it's a good one. Last year, I think the StatCast numbers would say that the 2 best changeups in the game last year were Logan Webb's and Blake Snell's. 3-2. Snell peeks back at second. Now pitches. Stanton rips one, foul. He hung a curveball and Stanton turned on it, but pulled it foul. Going to roll all the way down into the corner, and the ball dude will have a long jog to go get that ball.
You mentioned Snell and extra bases. That was his 4th wild pitch. He's only pitched 21 innings, and he's tied for the club lead in wild pitches.
He's hit a batter. Now he's going to spin and throw to second. Judge back easily. Just letting Aaron Judge know that he's paying attention to him, which is a good idea. He's thrown 56 pitches, so it's another day of inefficiency for Snell. Only 1 out in the third. The 3-2 is fouled away. Went with the fastball at 97 after all the soft stuff, and Stanton was late, but he did a good job of fighting it off foul. Just guessing along with Snell, you'd sort of think, well, now he's got him set up to go back to the changeup. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat to Giancarlo Stanton. Here's his 3-2. It is popped up into shallow center. Fitzgerald coming in, and he'll get there to make the catch. 2 down. We didn't throw the changeup. He threw another curve, but I think it almost had the effect of a changeup. It was a good pitch. You like to win those battles if you're the pitcher. It can be very demoralizing. You have a long at bat like that, and then the hitter gets a hit or reaches base. But Snell never gave in. So now Verdugo, runner at second. That's Judge with 2 down. Left on left. Verdugo, who flied out his first time up. He's been a pest in this series. He takes a ball just outside. Snell's really unhappy now. He's not getting any of the close calls. Verdugo, 8 home runs, 31 batted in. He's hitting at a pretty good spot in the order. Today he's not the cleanup hitter, but oftentimes he is. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 96 mile an hour fastball. You hit behind Soto and Judge and in front of Stanton. That's a pretty comfy spot in the lineup. TJ LeMahieu would be next. 1-1 the score in the third inning. The pitch is hit to left center field. Going back on the ball, Fitzgerald. He's got room, and he'll make the catch, gliding across the outfield grass. Short of the warning track, out in front of 399. So Verdugo 0 for 2. The walk to Judge, but
anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off.
Dr. J. Saturday, June 15th. It's Big 3 basketball at the Oakland Arena. Get your tickets now at big3.com/tickets.
This is Miller and Fleming on KNBR FM and AM, the sports leader.
Ball one to Elliot Ramos. Last of the third. Giants and the Yankees tied at 1 on this glorious Sunday afternoon. Ramos a half swing and a miss. Well, he took a pitch up there, and then Cortez threw the exact same pitch, and he started to swing and tried to hold up and couldn't do it. The 1-1. Ramos foul tips this one to the backstop. A cutter. It's 1-2. Ramos struck out looking back in the first. Cortez had a quick 1-2-3 inning to start the game, and then in the second, the Giants had him on the ropes. He had to throw, 31 pitches in the inning? Ramos foul tips this one. A fastball right out over the plate. It's 1-2. Giants got a run against him. Soler a double, Schmidt a base hit, Fitzgerald a base hit, but only the one. The 1-2. Ramos fouls this one back. That was a cutter up and in. Cortez is amazing. I mean, he's one of the softest throwers in the game. But he's so precise. He's got such good command, and it's up, down, in, out, just off the plate. One-two. Ramos takes outside, a changeup, and that was a good take. He gets a lot of chase on that pitch. 2-2. Cortez throws. Ramos hits a high drive center field and pretty deep. Judge back at the wall. He jumps and it's gone! Ramos. A towering fly ball that just wouldn't come down. His third home run of the year. And it puts the Giants ahead 2-1. Man, that thing was hit so high, and Aaron Judge, 6'7" in center field, was lining it up to try to rob Ramos. Just couldn't get there. That was impressive. You don't see many hit higher than that and still have enough juice to get over the wall. Here's Wisely. He shortens up like he might bunt, and he takes a strike. So good at bat from Ramos, and ultimately hit a ball 108 miles an hour and 405 feet just to the left of straightaway center. Wisely tops one on the first base side. Foul. At foot distance. Brought to you by the Home Run Tracker, sponsored by Comcast Business. We're ready when you are to unlock what's possible for your business. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. This fun home run to watch. Right into the Giants bullpen. Here's the 0-2. Wisely takes a ball. Wisely's taken some real close pitches with 2 strikes and gotten away with it today. That could have been strike 3. Here's the 1-2. Wisely pulls this one down the right field line. Foul. Right into that party suite. And somebody down there brought his glove. He's holding a drink in one hand, and he caught the line drive. Now that's being prepared. You're not just sitting in the stands. You're in a suite. Here's a sidearm slider. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Wisely 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. 1 out for Wilmer, and we'll pause for station identification on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This is Giants baseball. Nothing like it. On KNBR and KNBR FM, San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
Ball 1 to Wilmer from the left-hander Nestor Cortez. Flores, who popped out his first time up, 0 for 1 today, takes in the dirt. Ball 2. Astros are coming to Oracle Park on the next homestand. Playing a lot better. All their stars, June 10, 11, and 12. Plan ahead. Hope to see you here. sfgiants.com/tickets. Flores pulls this one foul. A cutter in. And the count 2-1. Wilmer Flores, who had a lot of battles over the years in interleague play with the Yankees when he wore a Mets uniform. Yeah, the Giants leading 2-1, last of the third. The pitch is hit to right center field. This one pretty well hit. Judge tracking. Judge will get there to make the catch. 2 down. It is amazing to watch Judge play center field. He's not real fast to the eye. He doesn't look real quick, but he covers so much ground with those big strides, and he plays a reasonably good center field at 280 pounds. So Wilmer's 0 for 2. Here's Matt Chapman. The pitch. Chapman lines one toward the gap in left center field. That's going to be a hit, and it's going to be extra bases. One hop up against the wall. Judge will play the carom. Chapman into second with a 2-out double. Well, Matt Chapman has just clobbered the ball twice today. First time, hit it right into the defense. This time, hit it where nobody was, out into the gap in left center. It's good to see with Chapman blistering the ball 2 different times. Here's Jorge Soler. Speaking of, Soler roped a double down the left field line his first at bat. He takes one up and away for ball 1. We'll see if Cortez really gives Soler much to hit here. First base is open with 2 down. I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches around Soler. Well, he's trying to, and Soler just chased a changeup way off the outside. Soler, I think Soler's got to have a little awareness of what Cortez is probably thinking here. The 1-1. That one is fouled back. Now, that was a fastball in the strike zone. That was a good one to swing at. He just fouled it back. 1-2. Ramos with a home run. Chapman with a double. Here in the bottom of the third. Giants have gone ahead 2-1. Runner at second with 2 down. Cortez, the left-hander, pitches. Soler hits a fly ball center field. Judge is there, moving back a few steps to make the catch. And the inning is over. Giants get 1. They leave 1 in scoring position on the Ramos home run. It's 2-1. We go to the 4th on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off.
80.
Coming to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth. It's inning number 4 here in San Francisco. Giants and the Yankees for the final time in the regular season. Would this be a fun World Series matchup? Blake Snell to DJ LeMahieu. 2-1 Giants lead, and a fastball just a little bit high for ball 1. Snell has thrown a lot of pitches. That was his 62nd already. The 1-0, and that one's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Giants will be packing up and heading to Arizona after this game. 3-game series against the D-backs, an off day on Thursday, and 3 games in Arlington against the Rangers over the weekend. Here's a changeup in the dirt. Did he go? No. Wow, that looked like a swing. Hunter Wendelstedt said no. It's 2-1. What do I know? I'm sitting all the way up here. 2 balls and a strike to LeMahieu. Had a hit his first time up. He swings here, and it's a fly ball. Shallow right. Matos coming in. He'll make the catch. LeMahieu is out number 1. Speaking of the Giants traveling party, James Euros, it's his birthday today. James is the Giants manager of team travel. He's also definitely the manager of broadcaster travel. James, anytime we need anything, James is there to help us out. Happy birthday to one of my favorite people with the Giants. Here's a pitch low, ball 1. See, I'm trying to get on his good side, and so he'll keep doing what he does. All jokes aside, James is great at what he does. Here's a ball low, 2-0. Mostly helping the players, but also helping us. DC very smartly saved all the birthday decor that he used to decorate the booth the other night when it was my birthday. We could hustle down to the office downstairs. Here's a strike on the outside, 2-1, a slider to Rizzo. We could hustle down there and quickly decorate for James, couldn't we? DC, you think you could get down there real fast? He's taking off his headset right now. 2-1 pitch is a ball. That was close. Well, the small strike zone has definitely been in play today. Rizzo, who struck out back in the second. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A fastball, 3-2. Giants 2, Yankees 1. We're in the 4th inning. Giants going on the road. Yankees heading home after a long road trip where they played well. The Yankees they've just been red hot. Here's Snell's 3-2 pitch. That is fouled away. And it's easy to see why when you have a hitter as hot as Judge has been, and he's been the hottest hitter in the game, and coming off one of the great months that truly anybody's ever had. Just Judge alone has been carrying this Yankees offense. 3-2, foul back again. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Rizzo's looking out at Snell. These two are locked in a battle. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. And the 73rd already for Snell. 1 out in the 4th inning. 3-2 pitch is called strike 3. Got him with the curve. Well thrown. 5 strikeouts for Snell. 2 down. And up comes Gleyber Torres, hitting 8th today for the Yankees. So 2 outs, nobody on. Torres, who flied out to left back in the second. 0 for 1, hitting .228, although a lot better lately. Here's the pitch from Snell. Fouled straight back out of play. Right over top us into the upper deck. It's 0-1. Snell starts his windup. Here's his 1-strike pitch in the dirt. The next out will be the 21st out of the game, sponsored by 21st Amendment's Hell or High Watermelon Wheat Beer. Summer in a can. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Torres. 2-1. Giants leading here in the 4th inning. Snell's pitch is fouled back to the screen. It's so bright outside. Just a beautiful day. 63 degrees at game time. I think it's getting a little warmer. It's supposed to be a hot week here in the Bay Area while we leave town. The 1-2 pitch. Torres fouls it back. One of our favorite Giants fans who sits down below us and wears a big headphone to listen to the games she heard me say somebody was blinding me with a cell phone reflection. She went over and tapped on a person's shoulder and said, "Would you please put that phone away?" Here's a swing and a ball, top foul. I have like about 50 more people, if she wouldn't mind just going around the whole ballpark and giving that same notification. It's bright outside. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, taken by Torres, a curve, 2-2. Well, every at bat for the Yankees now is like this. This will be the 7th pitch coming up, and the 80th of the game thrown by Snell. We're in the 4th inning. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Through the curve, and he gets another strikeout. So he's pitching well. The Yankees are making him earn it, but he's been tough today. The only run, that Juan Soto home run. He and
Now it's time for Who Could It Be? We're going to show you the childhood photo of a big league star. Can you guess who it is? The answer is Randy or Rosarina.
F-150 Lightning and Mustang Mach-E. Head on over to your California Ford dealers and test drive one today. This is Dave Fleming. Until next time.
The Cantina Chicken Burrito isn't just for late night, because it keeps it light with slow-roasted shredded chicken and finely shredded purple cabbage in a freshly grilled tortilla that's not shredded. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Burrito, only at Taco Bell.
Back to Orange and Black Bats Kraken on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
First pitch to Luis Matos here in the bottom of the 4th, and he grounds it foul on the third base side. Matos needs something positive here after his remarkable week, and that's now a few weeks ago. Matos has really cooled off, and some of it is bad luck. He's been hitting the ball hard and not getting anything to show for it. He takes this pitch high for ball 1. Giants 2, Yankees 1. Bottom 4 from Oracle Park. Matos, Schmidt, and Fitzgerald against the lefty Nestor Cortez, who throws. Matos hits a pop-up foul straight back out of play. 1-2. But Matos also, pitchers are just not throwing him a lot of strikes these days. And Matos, in a way, he's almost cursed by how good of a contact hitter he is. He puts a lot of those pitches that aren't strikes in play. Here's a foul. That was a high fastball. Foul back, 1-2. And the result of that is a lot of sort of weaker contact, but in play. It keeps happening to Matos. Here's the 1-2. That one is punched out toward right center, sinking, and it's going to be caught by Soto coming in to make the catch. So Matos 0 for 2 again today. 1 out here in the last of the 4th. Up comes Casey Schmidt. Giants are running a Father's Day ticket special. 2 drinks and 2 club level or lower level tickets for $98. That's a good Father's Day present. Lock in this deal for Dad. Presented by Jim Beam for Giants games against the Astros, Angels, and Cubs. Here's a called strike, the slider to Schmidt. sfgiants.com/dad. It doesn't have to be just on Father's Day. Whatever day works for you. 0-1 pitch. outside with a fastball, 1-1. Schmidt tied the game with a base hit in the second, scored Jorge Soler with a 2-out RBI single. Now his second at bat, he takes this one in the dirt, ball 2. I mean, Casey's sort of like Matos in that he's got such a knack for contact. If he can just control the strike zone, swing at strikes, Casey's got a chance to be a really good big league hitter. He takes this one low, 3-1. So when you see Schmidt working counts, staying in the zone, it's just a very good sign. You sort of figure success is going to follow. 3-1 count here, and the pitch is called a strike. Schmidt thought it was ball 4, and he'll ask for time and step out. Cortez has 4 strikeouts so far. 3-2. The pitch is blasted down the left field line toward the corner. It is gone! Straight down the line, Casey Schmidt. His second home run in as many days. It's 3-1 Giants. It's great to see Schmidt, kind of like Ramos, just a high, towering fly ball. Unlike Ramos, who hit his to center, this one was straight down the line. The only question was it going to stay fair? And it stayed fair by plenty. So the Schmidt home run makes it 3-1 Giants here in the 4th. And Tyler Fitzgerald comes up. He lines one foul. Almost took out the third base umpire, Nick Marley. Strike 1 to Fitzgerald. 389 feet off the bat of Schmidt. Our home run tracker used it twice today. Now a called strike over the outside. 0-2, sponsored by Comcast Business. We're ready when you are to unlock what's possible for your business. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. 0-2. Fitzgerald fouls it back out of play. And it clangs right off the glove of a fan sitting in the first row of our level and falls down below, and he's getting booed. Bring your glove and you're ready, and it comes right to you and you drop it. Here's a called strike 3. Fitzgerald called out on strikes, 2 down. And Kurt Casale will come up. 5th strikeout for Cortez. Blake Snell has 6 strikeouts through 4 innings. The Giants starter. For every strikeout by Giants pitchers, Golden State will make a donation to the Junior Giants. Sponsored by Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed. Visit us today at goldenstatelumber.com. Strike 1 to Casale. On the outside corner, the count is 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one misses away. Trying to go to that same spot Cortez did. He's thrown 83 pitches. Both lineups have made the pitchers work hard. Now a sidearm slider. That one's low. Ball 2. Casale worked the count full in his first at bat. Had 2 on with 2 out. Worked a full count, but ultimately hit a little pop up. 2-1 pitch. Casale rolls this one foul. Third base side. 2-2. 1 in the second for the Giants. And then the Ramos home run in the 3rd. And now a Schmidt home run in the 4th. Giants bullpen is quiet. Blake Snell, despite all the pitches thrown, he's going to be coming out for the 5th against the 9-1-2 hitters. Here's a slider, and that one is fouled off to the right. Yankees bullpen also quiet, but this next pitch will be the 87th for Nestor Cortez. 2-2. He throws. Casale takes high. 3-2. Well, if Casale were to draw a walk, then Ramos would get another chance. Hit a home run his last time up, this time with a base runner on. 3-2 pitch. Casale strikes out swinging. Cutter got him. So Cortez gives up the home run, but only the one. Casey Schmidt adds to the Giants' lead, though, with his second home run in as many days against the Yankees. This one right down the left field line. Snell back to the mound for the 5th. 3-1 Giants on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This could be the longest ad ever made. Poppin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
3-1, Giants lead, 5th inning. Once again, here's John Miller.
All right, Dave, thanks. And there's a high drive into deep left field along the line. This will stay in the yard, though, moving to his right to the foul line and into the corner. Ramos makes the catch. So Trevino jumping on that first pitch from Blake Snell, and he just hits a soaring fly ball. Maybe he got under it a little bit too much. So one down, and now Anthony Volpe, the leadoff man, will come up. The 5th inning is sponsored by TimberTech. TimberTech, decking and railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. Now here's a ball low, a curveball. Ball 1. Volpe has struck out swinging and has hit a fly ball to left center. Right-handed hitter, the lefty, Snell, comes in. Curve, fouled back to the screen. That one ended up right out over the heart of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Giants with 3 runs and 6 hits, including solo homers by Elliot Ramos. That was in the 3rd inning. And Casey Schmidt. That was in the 4th inning. 1-1 offering. And that changeup is low for a ball. Three to 1 Giants. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Fastball, and he hit it right past the mound and right through the middle. And now the power is coming up with Volpe on base for the first time. Soto with Judge on deck and Stanton behind him. Soto has hit a spectacular home run over the 415-foot sign and the 20-foot high wall above that. That was the Yankees' run. Volpe at first. There's a bunt on the third base side. Over to pick it up. Snell, he's got no play. Juan Soto, who earlier hit that spectacular home run, then struck out his next time, which really was more of the same for him. The outlier was the home run in his career against Snell. Soto had 0 for 4 and 4 strikeouts before today. Today, a homer and a strikeout. So 1 for 6 with 5 strikeouts lifetime. And then he laid down a bunt. So now the Yankees have 2 men on, and the Major League's leading home run hitter coming up, and also the hottest hitter on the planet, Aaron Judge. He has had a single to right, and he has walked. Here's Snell. He throws. Fouled back to the screen. Man, he threw a fastball right in on the hands, and Judge tried to destroy it, but fouled it straight back. 96-mile-an-hour fastball right in on the hands. 6 feet, 7-inch tall Aaron Judge. 282 pounds officially. Here's the stretch. Snell delivers, and that one skips right to the backstop. Almost hit Judge in the foot. And Casale was never able to get a glove on it. A very wild pitch. Casale tried to slide to his left, but couldn't get there in time. So now second and third. Second wild pitch of the day, thrown by Snell. Now base hit could tie the game. There's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled. A foul tip off the glove of Casale, the catcher, and it rolled to the backstop. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now I'd really like to get the strikeout. He has had 6 strikeouts in the game. 1 out. Runners at second and third. 3-1 Giants. And here's Snell's 1-2 pitch. Down and in with a hard slider right toward the back foot of Aaron Judge. 2-2 the count. So tension right here in the 5th inning. Blake Snell with a 2-run lead. The Yankees with 2 runners in scoring position, and the hottest hitter in the game at the plate, Aaron Judge. 2-2 pitch. A check swing, an appeal. Ruled a swing by the first base umpire, Hunter Wendelstedt. Strike 3. A curveball that ended up in the dirt, blocked by Casale. And Judge walks back to the dugout, staring over at Hunter Wendelstedt. And looking at the television replay, you can see what the umpire saw and why he ruled it a swing, but also why Judge thought maybe he had checked. So now here is Stanton, another dangerous power hitter, right-handed batter, and he takes a little bit too high on the inside. Ball 1, fastball missing. Stanton has struck out swinging and flied out to shallow center. Stanton, 2 hits in 15 career at-bats against Blake Snell. Giants 3, Yankees 1. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Very high on the inside with a fastball. 2-0. Snell's had some excellent numbers against these big Yankee sluggers. Judge with that strikeout, even though he's 1 for 2 today, 3 for 21 lifetime with 11 strikeouts against Snell. 2-0 the count. Here it is. Curve, down and in. Now it's 3-0. The left-handed hitting Verdugo on deck. First base is open. The Giants bullpen, Eric Miller. A left-hander has started to throw. This will be the 95th pitch of the day, thrown by Snell. 3-0 the count. Here it comes. And a changeup at the knees for a called strike. 3-1. With 1 out, Volpe hit a single to center. Then Soto bunted for a hit. Then a wild pitch moved them both up. Volpe at third, Soto at second. 3-1 pitch, swing, and a foul tip off the catcher, Casale. Strike 2. Another off-speed pitch. That was the curveball. So he's gone from 3-0 to 3-2 now. To Giancarlo Stanton. Snell with the high sack. The left-hander delivers. Inside, ball 4. Threw him a fastball, but off the inside, and Stanton, to his credit, did not go after it. So now the bases are loaded for Alex Verdugo. Verdugo has flied out to center and flied out to left center. So he's made contact both times. Verdugo, 1 hit in 9 career at-bats against Snell. 3-1 Giants. Bases loaded. 2 down the pitch. And a curve is fouled back to the screen. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Tension here in San Francisco. And what is almost surely going to be the final inning for Snell, the pitch count, way up there. This will be his 99th pitch of the day. Snell is set. He throws. Fastball very high at 97 miles an hour. 1-1 the count. He's had a high pitch count in every inning of the game. 20 in the first, 21 in the second, 20 in the third, 19 in the fourth. Now here comes manager Bob Melvin along with trainer Dave Greshner and pitching coach Brian Price. Seemed to be something wrong with Snell. Some indication of something wrong after he threw that last pitch. So they have all gathered at the mound. Casale, the catcher, and all the infielders have also gone over as Greshner is chatting with Snell, and then Snell hands the ball to Bob Melvin. So he's going to lead the game. Having thrown 99 pitches. After he threw that pitch, he tried to resist putting total pressure on one of his legs. Couldn't even really tell which one it was. In his previous start, he had an issue with a blister on his foot. So I don't know if something like that came up again. We'll find out, I'm sure, later on. But now, with the bases loaded and a 1 ball.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field, and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Mark, I mean, the Giants have asked him to pitch against some of the best left-handed hitters in the game, Devers and Harper and Schwarber and others, and he's looked great in some of those big spots. So we'll see here, and hopefully John's right, and maybe it's just the blister, the adductor groin strain that had Snell on the injured list earlier. You hope that hasn't flared up again. But we'll wait to hear some word from the Giants clubhouse. Snell out, Miller in, bases loaded, 2 down on a 1-ball, 1-strike count.
The Miller into his stretch. 3-1, the Giants are leading. The pitch, swing and a miss. He came right after him. A high fastball at 96 miles an hour. When I say high, I mean belt high, right out over the plate. And he blew it by him. So he did not try to finesse him on that first one anyway. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. He inherited the 1 ball and 1 strike count from the starter, Blake Snell. Here's Miller throwing. And that was easily strike 3. A changeup right on the inside corner, above the knees, and called a ball by the young plate umpire, Jonathan Parra, who's had a strike zone like that much of the day. Here it comes. Swinging a line drive down the right field line. That may clean him off. Base hit into the corner. One run is in. 2 runs are in. And over to third and holding is Stanton. So 2 runs of the 3 scored. And this game is tied just like that. The next pitch, after he seemed to have him struck out, saved the call by the umpire. Verdugo rips one. And he threw it to really the same exact spot, that same changeup that the umpire felt was a ball, now is hit for a 2-run double. And Stanton not moving well. A lot of guys would have scored from first on that play. And Stanton not moving well, stopped at third. Now ball 1 to DJ LeMahieu. And now the Yankees threatening to go ahead against Miller. Here's a swing. Slow ground ball to short. Charged hard by Schmidt. The throw to first. And he got him. Outstanding play by Casey Schmidt, whose hat flew off as he was...
A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutchen. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up.
Giants baseball. Nothing like it.
Base hit to right field. Now Soler scores the go-ahead run. And Chapman gets a well-timed clutch hit.
This is the Giants Radio Network. Giants fans, stream the sports leader on the all-new KNBR app. Now back to the orange and black.
Well, I thought maybe we were having an issue with Nestor Cortez, but he gave the double thumbs up to Aaron Boone and says, no, this is a grounds crew issue. Second base, something has gone on with second base, so they're going to replace the bag out at second. Just a little delay after the Yankees have tied the game with 2 runs on a 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run double by Alex Verdugo to make it 3-3. The Giants have the top of the order up here for the 3rd time through now against Cortez in the bottom of the 5th. So they're getting that new base, trying to get that new base anchored in. You got to get it positioned perfectly. All right. Second base umpire, that's the crew chief, Marvin Hudson, out there. He gives the okay to the replacement base. Good work by the Giants grounds crew. It didn't take too long. And now we can get back to playing baseball.
Yankee bullpen is busy as Cortez, the lefty, throws a high cutter and a swinging strike 1. Ramos hit a home run on a pitch down at his knees the last time up. Now he takes one, and that was up above the belt and called a ball, a fastball at 89 miles an hour. That could have been called a strike. Here's the 1-1 offering. And that is called a strike off the outside corner. Well, sometimes those pitches off the corners are strikes, and sometimes they're on the corners and they're balls. Go figure. Now the 1-2 pitch. Check swing foul off to the right. Threw him a changeup there, had him off balance. And then Ramos started the bat and then tried to bring it back, and the ball glanced off the bat and went foul. Wisely on deck, the pitch, swing and a miss, and he chased way up out of the strike zone. Well, that's 2 or 3 times in this game now that Ramos has swung at a pitch that was not even close to being a strike. He also has hit a home run. Now Brett Wisely, he twice has struck out on curveballs way off the plate. Now he takes a curveball that's right down the middle for a called strike. Not sitting on a curveball on that first pitch. So Cortez stole one. Now there's a swing. Line drive into right field. Base hit. Hustling over to his left to cut it off. Juan Soto, and it's a single for Brett Wisely. His first hit of the game. And that was the 95th pitch thrown by the Yankees starter, Nestor Cortez. And here comes manager Aaron Boone out to the mound. And Boone has signaled to the bullpen. I think that's Santana, or it was Santana, who was up earlier. So that's all for Cortez, who went 4 1/3 innings and threw 95 pitches in.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit would be one to remember.
Brent Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here? That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches. And I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think God, he's going to work here.
I know, he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
The Angels, the Astros, and the Cubs. Angels and Astros, by the way, coming in on the next homestand. Continue the celebration with family, friends, and fellow graduates at a summertime Giants game here at Oracle Park. Buy now at sfgiants.com/grad. And Dave, you can thank me later.
Noted.
With Wisely at first, here is Santana to face the right-handed hitting Wilmer Flores, who takes very high. Ball 1. Cutter at 90 miles an hour. Dennis Santana, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 28 years old, from the Dominican Republic. He inherits a runner at first. There's a swing. Wilmer lifts a fly ball into shallow left center. In from left, calling off the center fielder. Judge Verdugo makes the catch. So Flores is 0 for 3. A couple of fairly medium fly balls like that, and a pop out for Wilmer. Just not swinging the bat well at all. 2 down. Here is Chapman, who's hit the ball hard twice, including a double into the gap in left center his last time. He swings it. It's a smash up the middle, off the mound, and it's grabbed by the second baseman, who kind of ended up sprawled out on the dirt like he was trying to recover a fumble. Torres got it, flipped.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family!
run. That wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Aaron Judge in this sea of Yankee fans?
That one is drill.
A Judgian blast.
That is absolutely crushed.
Judge has done it again. Santa Maria. And it is going to be caught by Judge. How about that?
So much fun to watch.
And there he is.
Brent Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here? That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset.
Swinging, slider, and he struck out the side. He struck out 5 in a row. Just dominant stuff. Jordan Hicks.
This is the Giants Radio Network. Listen to Giants baseball on your smart speaker. Just say play KNBR.
6th inning, Yankees 3, Giants 3. And the left-hander, Eric Miller, to the left-handed hitting Anthony Rizzo, and there's ball 1 with a slider down and away. In the Giants bullpen, the right-hander Sean Jelly is warming up. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a hard smash on one hop to second. Wisely's got it. From the edge of the outfield grass, he straightens up, throws him out. First time that Rizzo put the ball in play today. He struck out twice, once looking against Blake Snell. Snell ended up going 4 2/3 innings and left the field with some kind of an injury, it appeared, with the bases loaded and a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Alex Verdugo. There's a liner back at the mound off the glove of Miller over to shortstop, and glove there on the ground by Schmidt, who throws out Gleyber Torres at first. That's the pitcher to the shortstop and over to first base for the out. 2 down, and here is Trevino. Trevino has walked and flied out to left. Anyway, 2 of the 3 runs that Snell ultimately would allow in this game actually were allowed after he was out of the game. Trevino, right-handed batter, takes a called strike, a fastball on the outside corner. Leadoff man Anthony Volpe is on deck. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Giants. 3 runs, 6 hits for the Yankees. And the fastball is lofted high and foul and out of play off the right field line. Strike 2. On the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard, the Dodgers have a 3-0 lead over Colorado. Top of the 6th inning in L.A. Here's Miller, the big, bulky left-hander, throwing fastball up and away at 98 miles an hour. Detroit beat Boston in 10 innings at Fenway, 8-4 in the American League. Chafin got the win over Booser. Now here's a ball low. Changeup missing. 2-2 the count. Baltimore lost one. The Orioles second place to the Yankees in the American League East. Baltimore lost to Tampa Bay at home, 4-3. Now here's a changeup inside. It's a full count now to Trevino. Three-2 count, the windup. The pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a changeup. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the last of the 6th inning. Soler, Matos, Schmidt, the due-ups for the Giants. Santana will run back out to the mound for New York.
Your teammates often think you have psychic powers on the field, Scorpio, because you're so attuned to high-velocity heaters and unpredictable breaking pitches. Leaning into your 6th sense during the game could be an unexpected way to create some chaos on the base paths. Your intuition could be the missing ingredient to getting the team all the way to the postseason.
Left center field off the bat of Acuna. And gone.
And Ronald did what Ronald loves to do, swing at that first pitch, starting off a game.
He has power to all parts of the field.
And then once he starts rolling, he runs like a NFL running back.
The wheels are back, man.
Another great start for number 13.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off.
Jay, Saturday, June 15th, it's Big 3 basketball at the Oakland Arena. Get your tickets now at big3.com/tickets.
Back to Orange and Black Bats Crackin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Now the Giants, last of the sixth inning. Giants 3, Yankees 3. Jorge Soler leads off against Santana, and he takes low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. An 88-mile-an-hour slider from Santana. Dennis Santana, 28-year-old right-hander, very slender, long legs. He pitches, swing, lined into right field. That's sinking in there. Base hit. Well, Soler showing some signs of progress here today. He's now 2 for 3 and a couple of line drive base hits, including a ball that he just annihilated to left field for a double at 110 miles an hour. Now he takes one to the opposite field for a leadoff single here in the sixth inning. Luis Matos. Matos, talking about being due for a hit. He's due. Right-handed batter. The pitch. And a slider right in there for a called strike. Right over the heart of the plate at the belt. That had him buckling at the knees. Middle infield, double play depth for the Yankees. Rizzo on the bag at first with Soler. Here it is. Swing, lined into center. That's going to get down. Base hit. Soler bought the deke by Judge. Judge deked him as if he were going to catch it, and Soler immediately put the brakes on halfway to second. Then the ball bounced well in front of Judge, at which point Soler had to reaccelerate, and he had to really hustle into second base to beat that throw. You don't see that, something like that happen all that often where a guy buys the deke the way he bought it. He was running to second. He stopped and actually started his weight back to first. So the Giants have 2 men on with nobody out, and Casey Schmidt, who's had a single and a homer today, coming up. And the Yankees send their pitching coach, Matt Blake, out to the mound to talk to Santana. Two men on for the Giants. Schmidt coming up. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Soler did get to second base, but it wasn't easy. Soler at second, Matos at first. Matos snapping an 0 for 19 stretch, so that had to feel great. And maybe he'll go off now. We'll see. But here's Schmidt, and he's been going off here with the Yankees in town. There's a bluff pickoff at second with Volpe breaking in behind the runner. And Santana cocked the arm as if to throw, but did not. Schmidt had a homer and a single last night. He's got a homer and a single today. And he takes slider in there for a called strike. Schmidt got a base hit that knocked in the Giants' first run. That tied the game back in the second inning. And then he hit a home run down the left field line in the fourth inning to put the Giants a little further ahead. Now he swings and pops one up. Infield fly rule will be in effect on this one as the ball drops right behind the mound. But it doesn't matter. The batter was already out. Soler held his ground at second. And Matos held on at first with Mark Hallberg, the first base coach, sort of in his ear, make sure that he held on. But it's kind of, you learn which guys are real strong on the rules and which aren't sometimes there. Soler seems to know his infield fly rule. So now here is Fitzgerald. And he takes down and away with a cutter, ball one.
There's some fielders you talk to who have it in the back of their minds that maybe in the right spot you might just let that happen and see if a base runner doesn't understand the rules. But I don't think that's what happened there.
I think they were having a hard time with it. Now here's a slider down and in, 2-0 the count to Tyler Fitzgerald. They had that one surrounded and nobody wanted anything to do with it. You got the real harsh glare of the sun going today. It's windy. The wind swirling around inside the ballpark. Fitzgerald 1 for 2 in the game. The pitch to him. Swing and a miss. And he went after a cutter that ended up at the knees on the outside corner. Not a fat pitch at all. And now it's two balls and 1 strikeout. Usually on a 2-0 count, you're looking for a pitch in a certain zone that you know is a good spot for you. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball, foul, third base side. That ball was way inside. Another cutter, and he broke his bat on it. So now it's 2-2. The bat boy brings out a new piece of wood to Tyler Fitzgerald. Giants have 1 hit in 5 at-bats with runners in scoring position for the day. That 1 hit was by Casey Schmidt, an RBI single in the second. 3-3 the score. 2 men on, 1 man out. Here's Santana. Set. Delivers. Swing. And there's a high, lazy fly into left center. Over to his left. Now backing up a little bit as the wind carries it. Verdugo makes the catch. The runners will hold. And now Kurt Casale. And we'll pause briefly for station identification. This is the KNBR, Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This is the flagship of Giants baseball. Double play! KNBR and KFS San Francisco, the sports leader.
John Miller, Dave Fleming, your Giants broadcasters from Oracle Park. Giants 3, Yankees 3. Giants with a threat here, last of the 6th. Kurt Casale 0 for 2 in the game, and he bounces a foul off to the left. Strike 1. He got a slider in under the hands. Casale hit a fly ball to shallow right center in the second inning with runners at first and third and 2 down to end that inning, and he struck out to end the 4th inning. He's trying to avoid ending this inning. Now he checks his swing. He got hit. He got a hit in the left hand, and the plate umpire is asking the first base umpire, was that a swing or should he go to first base? If he swung, then it's a strike. Anthony Reyes, the trainer, comes out. That ball was high and tight. And he started to get the bat going, and then saw the ball was running in on him and stopped. It did hit him. It looked like it hit him right on the, what do you think, the left wrist, bottom hand?
Yeah, almost.
Or on the hand, or maybe even on the knob.
Some combo of like the just below the left pinky finger and the knob.
So it may have gotten him on the finger as well. So now the base is loaded. Ramos hits a foul off to the right, strike 1. Elliot Ramos has struck out a couple of times, but he also has hit a home run over the center field wall into the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, a right-hander, heating up in the Giants pen. Soler at third, Matos at second, Casale at first with 2 down. The pitch. Swing, line drive in the left field, and that is down. Base hit. 1 run is in. Racing around third. Matos is in. Stopping at second, Casale. And Elliot Ramos, newly installed as the leadoff man today anyway. And he's got a 2-hit game and 3 runs batted in. It's 5-3 Giants. That was a hanging slider. This guy's got a really wicked slider, and he throws it a lot. And that one just hung right in the middle of the zone. And Ramos ripped a sinking line drive into left field in front of Verdugo to put the Giants back on top. And that is going to be all for Santana. Aaron Boone out to bring the hook with him and go to the bullpen when it's time for a change. Think Speedy, oil change, and auto service. Your trusted.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field, and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
Drives one deep left field, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with his second home run of the day. Pete Alonso keeps on raking.
Just very strong.
And there he is.
The Rays beat the Athletics 3-1 in Atlanta. Bruce Bochy's Texas Rangers shut out the Marlins 6-0. Andrew Heaney pitched well. The Giants are going to see him next weekend in Arlington. And the Diamondbacks came from behind and beat the Mets 5-4. All right, Wisely against Gonzalez with 2 on and 2 out.
Victor Gonzalez delivers, and he's a little bit too high. Good eye there on a high slider by Wisely. Wisely has struck out twice, and then he ripped a single to right to knock the starting pitcher Nestor Cortez out of the box. Casali at second, Ramos at first. 1-0 pitch. Fastball down and away. Victor Gonzalez out of Nayarit, Mexico. We remember him as a member of the Dodgers staff. Saw him a lot. 2-0 pitch. And that is right down the middle. I'm not exactly sure what Wisely was looking for, but what he got on a 2-0 count was a fastball right down the middle. He took it for a strike. 2-1. The pitch. And now he swings at a slider way off the outside. Man, he's been swinging the breaking balls way off the outside all day. 2-2 the count. He struck out on curveballs way off the outside in each of his first 2 at-bats. 2 on, 2 out. 2-2 the count. Here it comes. And he dribbles it foul off to the left. That was a slider down. And he's in swing mode. He got a piece of it.
I perked up when you said he's from Nayarit, Mexico. We had a Giants vacations. Puerto Vallarta.
A couple of years ago.
It's pretty nice.
Nice beaches. Nice weather. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a slider to retire the side. The Giants get 2 runs, though, on the base hit by Ramos. And they're back ahead as we go to the 7th inning with.
It's 0-2 on Robert. Leads the team in homers, 9 of them.
Like that ball just went out of the park.
Yes, it did. Luis Robert Jr. hammers a 2-strike pitch for the first run today.
He stays in the strike zone. He knows it right away. This ball was smashed.
5th home run in the last 12 games.
427 estimated feet on that home run. I believe the one he hit last night was 428 feet. So he's consistent.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2,
wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Scores the go-ahead run, and Chapman gets a well-timed clutch hit.
This is the Giants Radio Network. Now back to Giants Gloves Poppin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Inning number 7, Giants 5, Yankees 3. The Yankees with the top of their order coming up against the Giants reliever, Ryan Walker. To tell you about it, Dave Fleming.
Thank you, John. This is a big inning for Walker, and a first pitch fastball in there to Volpe, and this is a huge hitter for him with Soto and Judge looming. Strike one. Walker had it was really a remarkable outing last night, and not in a good way for Ryan. The 0-1 pitch is hit down the right field line, not deep, coming over is Matos, but that one's going to slice out of play. Foul. It's 0-2. Walker came in. He struck out this guy, Volpe. He struck out Soto. Same exact setup. It was just an inning later last night. And then an infield hit for Aaron Judge, a Verdugo triple, and a Stanton home run. And it happened so fast. Here's a swing and a foul. Volpe right off the steel beam that sits below the suites, and it took a hard carom straight back down below. So it's still 0-2 to Volpe with Soto on deck. 2-run lead for the Giants. Walker throws, and a little dribbler out towards second base. Wilmer playing way off the line. Fields and feeds underhand with a long underhand toss to the pitcher Walker covering. One away. Good job all the way around there, because that was a little weird. Wilmer was way away from first base when he took that ground ball, but he made the play.
And when they do the PFPs, the pitchers fielding practices, they work on plays like that a lot, but not necessarily where the guy makes an underhanded feed from 50 feet away.
Juan Soto takes a strike on the inside. Soto and Walker had that showdown last night, and Soto was into it. He struck out against Walker. He does have 2 home runs previously against Walker. The pitch, he fouls this one to the backstop, a sinker at 97, and it's 0-2. So this is turning into a fun little matchup. Ryan Walker, who's earning some reputation against these great Yankees sluggers. 5-3 Giants here in the 7th. 1 out, nobody on, 0-2 the count to Soto. Hit a home run against Blake Snell back in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch is down and in, a slider, and it goes by Casale to the backstop, and Soto, as he always does, I mean, he is staring straight out at the pitcher. I don't think there's anybody in the game today who's more animated in the batter's box than Juan Soto. 1-2. Judge on deck. The pitch is rolled toward first, but foul. This top of the 7th inning, as always, sponsored by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Got lucky sevens in your future. Here's a pitch for your next weekend getaway. Head to Cache Creek Casino Resort. Your getaway awaits. Bob Melvin leaning on Ryan Walker to try to get the biggest outs of this game right here, right now. A ball and 2 strikes. Walker ready. Here's his pitch. Soto strikes out swinging on a high fastball. He got him again. 97 miles an hour from Ryan Walker, 2 down. So now he just has to avoid what happened last night after this same scenario. Judge got the infield hit against him, and that started the 3-run rally in the span of just a few pitches. So here's Judge against Walker. First pitch is lined into left field, base hit. He was on that sinker. Ramos is going to cut it off backhand style before it gets to the wall. Nice play by Elliot Ramos to get it in quickly. That'll keep Judge at first. But another hit for Aaron Judge. He's been on base 3 more times today. 2 hits plus a walk. So that means he has 6 hits in 10 at-bats, plus including 3 home runs. He's drawn the walk, all in this series. Here's a strike to Stanton, the slider. Stanton homered down the left field line against Walker in last night's game. If he does it again here, the game will be tied. 5-3 Giants. The pitch. Stanton hits a foul. Back out of play. Another slider. And now it's 0-2. After this half inning, 7th inning stretch, sponsored by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. 0-2 the count. Judge at first, 2 down. Ryan Walker, the 2-strike pitch. Stanton takes high. A fastball. He was bending back out of the way, even though that pitch was out over the plate. See if he goes back to the slider here. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Stanton takes strike 3 called. He went with a sinker, and he threw a beautiful pitch. Wow. Great inning from Ryan Walker. A couple strikeouts. The hit by Judge, but no runs. Well, it's Sunday. We're going to have a live performance in the ballpark of God Bless America, and we'll keep it here and let you listen in.
Home and around the world with a performance of God Bless America. Please welcome your Oracle Park organist, Steve Hogan.
All right, on this beautiful San Francisco Sunday, it's 7th inning stretch.
Time for the great mascot race. Ready, go. And they're off. They're neck and neck. Look at them go. It's a wild crowd. It's the home stretch. It's too close to call. It's the play at the plate. It's the swinging friar. Congratulations. You won the great mascot race.
Schwarber at the plate. The pitch swung on, hit high in the air, center field. Grichuk going back, still going back. The track, the wall, it's gone!
It splits the trees in center field. Kyle Schwarber has given the Phillies the lead. Here in the top of the 7th inning, a 2-run bomb.
The ball will carry if you get it up into the air here in Colorado, and it's exactly what happened with that ball.
Got 106 miles an hour off the bat. Obviously, you hit it really good, but wow.
We're all made to shine. Shane Company.
Fine jewelry since 1929.
Winning is always a team sport. When we're all in, magic happens. When it comes to healthcare, the team at Dominican Hospital is all in and committed to exceptional, compassionate care. Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants.
This is Miller and Fleming on KNBR FM and AM, the sports leader.
Right-hander Michael Tonkin will pitch for the 16th time for the Yankees this year. It's the bottom of the 7th. Giants have Wilmer Flores, then Matt Chapman and Jorge Soler coming up, and Wilmer takes a ball outside. Giants lead 5-3.
39,485. That's considered selling. 39,485. 39,485.
A ball to Wilmer, and it's 2-0. Giants would love anything extra to add on to this lead. Now Tonkin misses way outside, 3-0. So Wilmer Flores, Wilmer's really having a tough time at the plate these days. Batting average at .208. He still only has 1 home run on the year. We're in June now. Here's a strike. Wilmer had 23 home runs last year. And lately he's playing more and more with Lamont Wade out. Giants need him. 3-1 pitch. He hits a high foul down the left field line. And I think Bob Melvin trusts him so much. Bob managed against Wilmer for so many years and saw him come up in big spots and throw out some of the best at-bats that a Giants hitter and before that a Mets hitter had to offer. And so I think he's going to give Wilmer a long time to figure things out. He takes ball 4 here. So he works a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Matt Chapman. Chapman's been hitting the ball hard all game, only has 1 hit to show for it. That was a double back in the 3rd. So Chapman 1 for 3 today. A fastball off the inside, ball 1. Pitch. Chapman swings and misses. 1-1. Sellout today for the Giants and the Yankees. 39,485. The 1-1 pitch. Chapman foul tips it. Fastball at 93. It's 1-2. The attendance sponsored by the Contra Costa County Office of the Sheriff. Apply for your new career in law enforcement at cocosheriff.org. 1-2. Tonkin, the right-hander, pitches. Chapman hits a slow roller left side. LeMahieu's going to field and go to second to get the out there. No chance for the double play. And for the Giants, it's not a great result, but it does give them much more speed at first in Chapman. So he basically swaps in for Wilmer. 1 out, and Jorge Soler comes up. Soler's had a good day. 2 for 3, 2 hits, 2 runs scored, a double, a single. He started 2 different Giants rallies with his hits. The pitch. Call the ball. Up with a sinker and just a little bit too high. We did hear from the Giants clubhouse. Blake Snell left today's game with a tight left groin. Well, that's not great news. He had the groin issue earlier this year. Soler hits a bullet, and it's past the diving attempt of Volpe into left field. A low line drive. Jorge Soler's got his 3rd hit of the game. Chapman to second. He'll stop there. He hit it hard enough to where Volpe made a dive and tried to catch it and just couldn't quite catch it. So Soler is 3 for 4 today. Here's Luis Matos. Matos got a much-needed hit his last at-bat, and he scored one of the 2 Giants runs in the 6th inning that put them back ahead. He takes a pitch here, a slider in there for a strike. On the count, the pitch way inside. You can hear, I think, in our microphones that DC puts all around the ballpark. The wind has started to pick up. It is whipping through Oracle Park right now. It's the same side groin area that Snell had the injury earlier this year, by the way. Here's a fastball off the outside. 2-1 to Matos. Giants 5, Yankees 3, bottom 7, so we don't know how serious that is. It was described as just tightness, not a strain. 2 on, 1 out. The 2-1 pitch. Matos hits a bouncer toward third. LeMahieu has it. He'll go to second. That's one. The throw to first. Not in time, and it kicks away from Rizzo, who's going to scramble after it, pick it up, and throw to third. Chapman had come maybe a third of the way down the line and had to scramble to get back, and he does get back safely. That was a tough play all the way around. Chapman, I think, really wanted to break for the plate and try to score. That throw from Gleyber Torres wasn't a great one, and he probably shouldn't have made a throw anyway. So then Chapman put on the brakes and kind of had to skid his way back to third. But he made it back there safely. Matos on the fielder's choice at first. So Lair forced out at second. So 2 on, 2 out for Casey Schmidt. Schmidt's had a nice game. A single to knock in a run back in the second. That tied it up. And then a home run in the fourth, his second in as many days. 2 for 3. The pitch. He started to swing. Did he go? Yes, according to Hunter Wendell's stat. Strike one, a first pitch slider, and Schmidt couldn't hold up. Tonkin pitches. Schmidt hits a foul off to the right, out of play. Back into the seats. It's 0-2 to Casey. Another slider there. They're in the 8th inning on the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Dodgers 3, Rockies nothing. The Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Toyota, let's go places. Here it's 5-3 Giants. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Matos runs and Schmidt strikes out swinging. So Matos was trying to get hung up there, but Schmidt struck out. So the Giants put a little play on to try to see if they could steal a run. It didn't matter. Schmidt goes down swinging. A walk, a hit, no runs. We go to the 8th. Struck out 5 in a row. Just dominant stuff. Jordan Hicks.
This is the Giants Radio Network. Now back to Giants Gloves Poppin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Giants make several changes. Mike Yastrzemski has entered the game, so he'll play right field. Matos moves from right to center. Tyler Fitzgerald comes out, and the new Giants pitcher is the right-hander Tyler Rogers for the 30th time this year. He's been excellent, trying to keep the Giants ahead and set it up for Camilo Doval, who will be getting ready in the bullpen. 5-3, Giants lead the Yankees. Here's John.
All right, Dave Verdugo, left-handed hitter against Tyler Rogers in the Submariner, and a foul is hit off the third base side back into the crowd. Strike one. Verdugo has flied out to center, flied out to left center, and then he hit a two-run double into the right field corner that tied the game back in the fifth inning. Now he takes a slider in there for a called strike two. And he asks for timeout now. 0-2 the count. So the Giants around the infield, still Flores, Wisely, Schmidt, and Chapman from first around to third. Now Ramos in left, Matos in center, and Yaz in right. Here's the Submariner slinging one well off the outside with a sinker. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tyler Rogers is in his 30th game. 27 innings, 29 hits allowed, only 1 walk. There's a foul off to the left. A sinker right out over the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tyler in 27 innings, 18 strikeouts, which that's not surprising. Not a big strikeout guy, but only 1 walk given up, and that was an intentional walk. Here it is. Here's the ball hit off the hands to second. Backing up into the outfield. Wisely's got it and throws him out at first. 1 away. Now here is LeMahieu. Tyler Rogers at 3.0 earned run average. LeMahieu has singled, flied out to shallow right, and grounded out to short. So he's 1 for 3, right-handed batter. And he takes a rising slider just a little bit off the outside, up at the top of the strike zone. Ball 1. Rizzo on deck. The 1-0 pitch. That is right on the corner with a sinker. Called a strike. 1-1 the count. The Giants 5 with 11 hits. The Yankees 3 with 7 hits. Giants have had home runs from Ramos. 1-1 pitch. Popped up, foul, and out of play off to the right. The Yankees have had a home run from Juan Soto. That was the first run of the game. It came in the first inning. Giants tied the game in the second. Schmidt with an RBI single. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck it out with that rising slider. Thrown just the way he wanted to throw it. The hitter just doesn't see that very often. A pitch that is still rising when it gets to the plate and breaking away from it. So 2 down, and now Rizzo. He has struck out twice and grounded out to second. Left-handed batter, 2 down, nobody on. 5-3 Giants. Rizzo muscles one into shallow center. In and to his right. Matos reaches down and makes a thigh-high catch. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Tyler Rogers. We go to the last of the 8th inning. The Giants have Yastrzemski.
1 home run shy of matching Hideki Matsui for the most major league home runs for a Japanese-born player. Smacked to left center field. That's got a chance. There it is, gone. Shohei Ohtani, welcome back home. He has tied Hideki Matsui for the most major league home runs by a Japanese-born player. Those are the kinds of swings, EK, and that's the kind of ball flight that when he's right, he'll do over and over.
Nolan Arenado in this photo of Cardinals fans?
Nolan making a Gold Glove play.
It's classic Arenado.
That is an unbelievable play.
Just add that again to the human highlight reel that we call Nolan being Nolan.
Y'all better hit it somewhere else. That's the Nolan we know. Here comes Nolan. How did Nolan do that one?
And there he is.
Smash to right center. First big league hit. And here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up.
Rick Barry and Gary Payton coach, along with Hall of Famer Dr. J. Saturday, June 15th, it's Big 3 basketball at the Oakland Arena. Get your tickets now at big3.com/tickets.
We are KNBR, the sports leader, your home for Giants baseball.
Tonkin, the right-hander, is still in there for the Yankees, back for his second inning of work, and Mike Yastrzemski, who just came in as part of a defensive maneuver by manager Bob Melvin to play right field, also is in the 8th spot. He's leading off, and he takes way off the outside with a slider for ball 1. Tonkin, with his third team in the major leagues this year. He started the year with Minnesota. Now here it is, way outside with a sinker at 91. 2-0 the count. Tonkin got into one game for the Twins. It didn't go well. He gave up 2 runs, 2 walks. He hit a batter, 2 hits in 2 innings. Now he throws a slider for a strike. Then he ended up with the Mets. Got into 5 games with the Mets and had a 5.14 ERA and gave up 10 runs in 7 innings, 4 earned runs. Now swing, Yaz hits a drive into right field, but right to Soto, who hardly has to move. He makes the catch, 1 away. He was already playing him over in right center in that gap, and that's right where the ball got hit.
Twins are pretty cutthroat, huh? You have one bad game, you're out. That's it. Out.
Well, that is kind of the way. And maybe the Mets, too. 5 bad games, well, you're out. And here is a ball down and in. Maybe he learned his lesson, though. With the Yankees coming into this game, his earned run average, 1.38. So with the Yankees, he got it all put together. Now, here is a called strike with a fastball. 1-1 the count to Casale. With the Yankees, now he's pitched an inning in the third, 14 in the third innings. 2 earned runs is all. There's a ground ball, third base side. Backhanded behind the bag by LeMahieu. He makes a sidearm throw to first off balance from foul territory and puts it right on the bag for the out. Matt Chapman-like. The 2 down here is Elliot Ramos. Elliott's knocked in 3 of the Giants' 5 runs today. He hit a home run to put the Giants ahead in the 3rd inning, 2-1. And then in a tie ball game, again in the 6th inning, hit a 2-run single to put them back ahead. That made it 5-3. That is still the score now. He takes a called strike from Tonkin. Tall, skinny right-hander, 6 feet 7 inches tall, and there's a slider grounded foul off to the left. Well, Elliot Ramos, manager Bob Melvin told us before the game that he liked Elliott's .352 on base average, so he put him in the leadoff spot. And he's been an RBI man in the leadoff spot. How about that? There's a ball in the dirt. And the count is 1-2.
Well, this year, I mean, the Giants are getting about as much production from the 8-9 spots as any team in baseball. So if you're the Giants leadoff hitter, you are going to get some of those opportunities.
1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And all of a sudden, that strike zone has been so tiny all game. And then every so often, then he calls one off the corner, a strike. Inning over. Camilo Doval heating up in the bullpen. And he'll be coming on. The Yankees have Torres, Trevino, and the leadoff man Volpe due up. And here comes Doval through the center field gate. You can hear the crowd responding. It's the Giants 5, the Yankees 3 on the KNBR Northern California.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go
I'm getting
barrel.
this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0, I'm looking for spin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look for spin, but I'm gonna time up a fastball. 0-0, if you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
So, against the Yankees, first time in a few days for Camilo on the mound. 5-3, Giants leading, ninth inning.
And there's a swing and a foul off to the right by Gleyber Torres, leading it off for New York. He has lined out to left, struck out, and hit a soft liner off the glove of the pitcher that was handled by the shortstop Schmidt, who threw him out. So he is 0 for 3 in the game. Trevino on deck. One strike pitch, high and tight, with a 101-mile-an-hour cutter. Giants infield spread out. The right side really playing him to pull with Wilmer Flores 40 feet off the first base line. Wisely, the second baseman just shaded toward the middle. And there's a slider a little bit low. 2-1 the count to Gleyber Torres. Gleyber. 2-1 the count. Doval delivers. In there for a called strike. He got the high strike with the 98-mile-an-hour sinker. And now it's 2-2. 39,485, the paid crowd today at Oracle Park. Giants and Yankees here. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive up the middle. Base hit, center field. Threw him another sinker, and Gleyber drilled it back through the middle. And now that makes Trevino the possible tying run. And then you got the top of the order lurking. Volpe, the leadoff man, is on deck. Then Soto behind him. And then Judge. 5-3 Giants. Here's the pitch. Trevino takes a called strike. A sinker that just caught the inside above the belt. And it's 0-1. Doval into his stretch. Kicks, throws. A ground ball hit soft to the short. Charged by Schmidt. The second one. Wisely to first. Not in time. You had the catcher running. That would have been huge to turn that as a double play. But he did not hit it very hard. The Giants are checking with the video room in the clubhouse. And they will not demand a replay review. He just barely beat that throw at first base. Now Volpe, one out. Trevino at first. The pitch to Volpe. A called strike. He got the call on the inside with a 98-mile-an-hour cutter. That little movement coming back to the plate, I guess, was the difference. 0-1 the count. Second baseman Wisely pulled way over, almost up the middle. First baseman Flores on the bag with a runner. The pitch. There's a liner into the gap, right center field. That gets down. It's rolling all the way out into Triples Alley. Coming to third, Trevino. Rounding the corner, heading home. He'll score. And the throw goes to third. Too late. A triple for Volpe. And the Yankees make it a one-run game. And the possible tying run is at third. And all of their best hitters are coming up with only one out. And that ball was just perfectly placed by Volpe, where nobody could cut it off in that gap. So here is Soto with the infield in. One of the greatest hitters in the game, trying to get that tying run home. The pitch way outside and high at 100 miles an hour. Ball one. Flores at first, Wisely at second, Schmidt at short, Chapman at third, all pulled in. The outfield is deep all the way around. And here's Doval into his stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Swing. There's a shot. deep right field, and that ball is on its way. It's gone. And the Yankees have turned it back around, and they have gone ahead. 3 runs within a span of 4 batters faced against the Giants closer, Camilo Doval. 6-5 New York. We have rarely seen Camilo Doval get roughed up to this extent. He has thrown nothing that is getting anybody to swing and miss. And now here is Aaron Judge. And the fastball is right down the middle for a called strike. At 102 miles an hour with some cut to it. Judge has had 2 singles and a walk in 4 plate appearances. He struck out in the 5th inning. 1 strike pitch in the dirt and to the backstop. He tried a slider and he bounced it several feet in front of home plate. Second homer of the game for Juan Soto. He's also had a bunt for a hit. Now Judge takes low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Off the inside with a cutter, and it's 3-1. One out, nobody on. The pitch, and that is a called strike right at the knees with that 101-mile-an-hour cutter. 3-2 pitch, way inside, and he walked him. That was not close. 4th time the Judge has been on base today. Still only 1 out in the inning. Giants almost got a double play that would have made it 2 down and nobody on, but not quite. And then Volpe immediately followed that with a triple, knocking in a run. And it seemed like a big deal that Volpe, the possible tying run, was at 3rd with all the top hitters coming up. Then it didn't seem to matter at all because Juan Soto launched one 398 feet, way over that 365 marker in right center. And a 2-run homer, didn't matter what base Volpe was on. "17 home runs this year for Juan Soto." Now here is Giancarlo Stanton. He is 0 for 3 with a walk today. There goes the runner. Pitch up and in. The throw to second by Casale goes into center field. Judge gets up and he'll go to 3rd. That's the 2nd steal of the day for Aaron Judge. And the throwing error against Casale, moving him over to 3rd. The Yankees now, who have a 1-run lead, are threatening to add on. The infield is in. The pitch to Stanton. Check swing foul. Back rolling behind the plate to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. That first pitch to Stanton was way inside, almost hit him. Now the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. There's a drive into the gap. Right center field into Triple's alley again. 1 hop into the 8th archway and then over the wall, over the 415 side into the corner of the bleacher area. And then they are just teeing off on Camilo Doval. And now it is 7-5 Yankees. 4 runs have scored in the inning. Doval has only retired 1 batter. Yankees will send in a runner for Stanton. It will be Jones to run for Stanton. Seven to 5 Yankees. And counting. Here's Verdugo. Still only 1 out. Doval's thrown 20 pitches in the inning and gotten 1 man out. And Verdugo takes a ball off the outside at the knees. Ball 1. 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Verdugo has had 1 hit today. And that 1 hit tied the game. A bases loaded double in the 5th inning. Left-handed hitter. And he takes off the inside with a cutter, and the count is 2-0. Now the pitch in the dirt. Try the slider there. The slider has not been there for him today so far. Three balls and no strikes to Verdugo. LeMahieu is on deck. Taylor Rogers warming up in the bullpen. Now Doval throws one at the knees at 100 miles an hour for a called strike. Yankees 7, Giants 5. 9th inning. Yankees trying to lengthen that lead still further. Here it is. And a swinging strike. A high cutter. 3-2. Up above the belt. LeMahieu on deck. Giants had a 5-3 lead coming into this 9th inning. Brought the closer in. And not much is going right for Doval. 3-2 pitch. Foul coming back to our left into the second deck. Now Doval is off the outside. Ball 4. His second walk. 5th Yankee in a row to reach base against Camilo Doval. And the right-handed hitting LeMahieu will come up. The Giants have a left-hander. Taylor Rogers warming up in the bullpen.
Well, one thing, and we're seeing some shots of the Yankees dugout, and you can almost read the body language as Soto and Torres and Stanton and Judge are all talking in there.
Here is the pitch now, and LeMahieu takes a called strike. Slider at the knees.
And I think that's the first slider that he's thrown for a strike, and I think part of what they're saying is that the Yankees really have sort of eliminated that pitch. He hasn't established it at all here.
Yeah. So he finally got that one in the zone. Here's the 1 strike offering. Another slider in the dirt. And it hits off of catcher Casale and knocked the mask off his head. And it rolls out in front of the plate, and the runners advance. That's what most of his sliders have done. That one just dropped in front of the dirt in front of home plate. Might have hit under the mask of Casale, right around the collarbone. A wild pitch. Well, both runners are in scoring position. Still only 1 out. 1-1 the count to LeMahieu. That is the 3rd wild pitch thrown by the Giants today. Snell threw 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul off the right field line. Well down the line and all the way to the bricks. 1-2 the count. That was the 30th pitch thrown in this inning by Camilo Doval. He's only been able to get 1 out. 4 runs are in. Runners at second and third. The pitch. And a slider down and in, and caught very awkwardly by Casale. was a little bit off the inside corner, but not by that much. But the way he caught it made it look like it was a foot inside. 2-2 the count. Again, Doval into his stretch. Delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 101-mile-an-hour cutter on the inside. Second out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Rizzo coming up. And manager Bob Melvin is going to come out and bring in the left-hander. Taylor Rogers, it appears. And there's the call. It's been made. And it's time for a change. Think Speedy. Oil change and auto service. Your trusted oil change, tune-up, and brake experts. Yankees 7, Giants 5.
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Anticipation to see what. Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb. John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark. The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
With the way this ninth inning has gone. And for Camilo Doval, I mean, some big red flags. He's pitched 24 times this year. His earned run average is up to 4.30, and he's responsible for the runners on base here now. His whip is 1.61, so more than 1.5 base runners allowed per inning pitched. Way, way higher than his career up to this point. Not good.
Here's Rizzo with a soft ground ball to second. Charged by Wisely, who throws him out at first. But the Yankees have scored 4 times before finally being dispatched. And for the Giants, Wisely.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go.
I'm getting
barrel.
this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 00. I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 00, if you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Now it's time for Who Could It Be? We're going to show you the childhood photo of a big league star. Can you guess who it is? The answer is Randy Rosarina.
Stock up the fridge because it's time to play ball. Baseball fans, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
This is Giants baseball. Nothing like it.
Well, way back there. Adios, pelota. Matt Chapman goes deep into the Giants bullpen
On KNBR, the sports leader. Now back to the Orange and Black on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Clay Holmes on to pitch now for the Yankees. He's their closer. And his first pitch is a sinker in for a called strike to Brett Wisely. Wisely has struck out 3 times today and also had a base hit. He is 1 for 4. Right-hander, Holmes throws, and straight over the top with a sinker at 96, low for a ball. Yankees 7, Giants 5. Holmes pitched the 9th inning last night. Here it is, swinging the ground ball to second. Backing up into the shallow outfield. Torres has it and throws him out, 1 away. Giants in that game last night. Chapman got a walk against him with 2 down. Soler got a double against him. But they were not able to turn that into any runs. He had 1 strikeout through 20 pitches. Holmes, 16 saves and 19 save chances, and he throws a called strike to Wilmer Flores. Wilmer is 0 for 3 with a walk. Giants need a base runner to send the possible tying run to the plate. Flores takes off the outside with a slider. So the count is 1-1. Each team with 11 hits. Each team with 2 home runs. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul out of play off to the right. One ball and 2 strikes. He throws. And there's a ground ball to third. LeMahieu over to first. 2 down, nobody on. And now Chapman. Chapman is 1 for 4 today. And a slider on the outside for a called strike. Chapman has grounded out to second. He has ripped a double. And twice grounded into first base. The pitch to him. And that is low with a hard slider. A ball and a strike to count. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that was a fastball. He challenged him right down the middle, belt high at 97. Now Chapman takes his time out. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yankees 1 strike away from a sweep of the Giants in San Francisco. 1-2 pitch. Down and away with a slider, and the count is 2-2. If Chapman could get aboard, Jorge Soler, the powerful hitter who swung the bat well today, would come up as the possible tying run. 2-2 pitch. Swing, and there's a drive in the right center field on the move to his left. Judge makes the catch, and the Yankees have swept the Giants, including coming from behind with a 4-run 9th inning today from a 5-3 deficit to a 7-5 lead and win. And the Giants will hit the road riding a 4-game losing streak. And today was the one that was particularly hard to take. Today looked like a win going into that 9th inning. Time now for the game summary, sponsored by Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. Save more money on the flavors you love and find better deals for your budget at Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. The Yankees end up with 7 runs on 11 hits with no errors. They left 9 runners on base. They had home runs, 2 in fact, from Juan Soto, numbers 16 and 17. Number 17 was in the 9th inning. That was the game-winning hit. They were down 5-4 when he hit it. with a man aboard, and then suddenly they were.